This is kvci.blogspot.com, YouTube, Boston, G.B.R. Doc, what's on your mind today, my brother?
Not too much, my man. I was looking at you on YouTube where you went over to Dawson, Georgia last night. And looking at that video of black folks being so oppressed and deal with the guy with the noose around his neck, and I decided to bring you out here this morning to show you what kind of issues we face here in Lowndes County as well. You know, the backdrop that we see with these houses and stuff you see behind us here, yes, this is the home, this is the places of multi-million-dollar homes. And
well, that's Cherry Creek, and what's Cherry Creek North?
Yes,
Cherry Creek
and
North.
this is on the north side. This is not the south side. So this is what we have in northern Lowndes County. And I did that for a point, but when you are talking about the south side and we ain't got no money development on the south side, this is the kind of wealth that's in this city. This is multi-million-dollar complexes out here. And this zone is HUD zone area for the whole county. But this is what we have here for the rich and the wealthy and the elite. The property we are standing on, I do believe, belongs to black folks, and this property don't have the value on this side of the road that it's got on that side right now. I was born out here. I was born right out here in these woods, man. Just a few miles down the road here on Stanford Wrights Road.
But why you rating this side is less important or less valuable than that side, because the concrete is on the other side, or what?
Well, what the deal is, it's the manipulation of the system. It's basically the unfairness, the omissions that we have here in Lowndes County. This is I wanted to show this because it shows that wealth is here. It shows that when we look at the south side, we see that this type of development that's on this side now. As we're gonna go down to a bridge here shortly, and you're gonna see a bridge that my son was involved in and doing some of the design work as an engineer, that we got the ability.
Over in Douglas County and Coffee County last night, I went over there and there was 91 people. I counted them. And a fireman I understand he was doing an interview, and someone from behind him put a noose around his neck, this black African American. And that's what it was all about. But I understand, Doc, there was a lot of other racial tension that's been going on for years in terms of death that has not even been resolved. People impoverished with $600 a month electric bills, and people that was moved out in an area called urban renewal, and they never got the renewal of a replacement house. And the state president, Edward Du Bois, as you will see on my other YouTubes here, we are in a very, very strategic as well as a deteriorating America, as I see it. And Doc come out here today to highlight the Cherry Creek area, as he said, million-dollar homes out here. Yet when we talk about the economically deprived people in our community, we can't even get hardly news coverage to even talk about those people.
Right.
And so this is the heart of Doc Robinson for bringing us out here today. And he got something else he want to share with you. But Doc, can you tell me something about short form, you mentioned about this land either is owned by blacks or once was owned by blacks, both sides was owned by blacks. Do you think that maybe some other people had information that development was coming to this area, and so somebody benefited tremendously from this, wherein maybe there's a possibility that blacks might not have known or just couldn't or didn't have the money to afford to move, or what?
Well, the thing is that when you lock down the process, you lock down the process. When you economically excluded and by your major politicians and the way they put things together, this is the result of what you get. This is what you get. You is not included. In Lowndes County, you are excluded. We've been going through this exclusion, and like we were talking about last night over in Dawson County, the economic Coffee County, the economic deprived. This is what it breeds. It bred this monster years ago, and we can't get out from under this until we just stand up and come out from under it. That's the bottom line.
We gonna zero in a little bit on that house across the street there to let you get a glimpse of how many people in the community fare extremely well, while others are extremely deep in poverty and other aspects of enjoying the wealth of Valdosta in Lowndes County, Georgia. And so when you hear some people say Valdosta is a good place to live, well, yes, it is. It is indeed a good place to live for some people. And some people can't even find a job, or when they find a job, under Georgia at-will to work law, they are fired for good cause, bad cause, or for no cause at all. And then the employers are not even required to tell them why they were terminated. I'm out here today because that man that you're looking at right there wanted to come out here and cut this clip. His mind, as always, is focused on the economically deprived people of his community. But it is sad that it seems like we don't have a news media outlet. But as Doc Robinson say, we got one now.
Yes, you go.
All right. This is KVC. Yeah, the closing words, brother.
Well, the closing word is that let's try to keep hope alive, and let's rebuild America ourselves, and let's quit being so dependent upon others, and let's do for us. And redirect our funds and build our own nation. You
heard what Doc said. That's Doc Robinson, Ghetto Child on YouTube. Until next time, bye-bye, we're gone. We're going to the bridge, and Doc want to do a little bit more talking as we travel down there, and bye-bye, we're gone.